You probably thought I was gonna throw up some clips from the last video, didn't you? Well, surprise. If you have not watched that video, watch it because it'll kind of make sense what's happening in the videos that have a similar background to this, and like videos about my time in San Antonio, because for the rest of this week I am really preparing for Big Bend National Park. It is a national park located in Western Texas, really isolated from everywhere else, and it is my first time going to a national park alone, so it's a very huge deal for me. I will have more dedicated videos talking about Big Bend, how I'm preparing for that, but for now it's just very casual stuff that I'm purchasing while I'm in San Antonio in preparation for it. Alright, let's get to the video. One of these days I'm going to film a shopping trip at Marshall's because I just love it so much. Each Marshall's is a little bit different. I did buy a blanket, like a micro fleece blanket. I don't even know what it's called, but it's from Ellen DeGeneres' brand. I think I talked about like being more sustainable and all of that, so I did pick up some stuff that relate to that topic. The first one is this silicone dish brush bow tie. They have a bunch of different shapes. I think it's really interesting because even in the beauty world, there's like a lot of silicone in there. Silicone sponges where you use to apply your makeup. It'll attract less germs and you get to use less product. I saw this and I got curious. Easy to clean. You can drop it in the dishwasher and it dries quickly. No more residue, bacteria, and smelly sponges. It's reusable and it's double-sided. It's flexible. Look at that. Great brush for cleaning vegetables. It can also remove threads on corn on the cob. It's heat resistant to 445 degrees Fahrenheit or 230 degrees Celsius. You can use in the kitchen or in the bathroom, safe for non-stick, glass, enamel, porcelain, and stoneware. Perfect as a lint remover when dry and soft enough for your skin. Now, when they say soft enough for your skin, I don't think they mean this, although I feel like you can. Let's test this lint theory. Oh shit, that's true. All right, now I gotta go wash this, but damn. All right, $3.99. I also got these wool dryer balls, and they had a couple of different brands. There was another one that had two for $6, but this is 6 for $3. These wool dryer balls are 100% New Zealand wools. I was talking to my friend Annie about this, and she was saying like, do you need to use this to be eco-friendly? And I was like, I mean, it's not necessary, but if you think about how clothes are being dried, if you use a dryer, if you don't, or if you use dryer sheets, those are flat, and if you don't use dryer sheets like I do, your clothes, because they're wet, they tend to like stick together. So I'm like thinking about the last 2 or 3 times that I've washed my clothes, I actually had to dry them twice. Parts of it were just still wet. And so what these dryer balls do is you get a couple of these, you throw them in with your clothes. It'll just create space between the clothes so the hot air can go in between the clothes and you dry it faster. Depending on the brand, because this one's, oh, that's a lot of balls. This one says you can use 3 to 4 for small medium loads and then 5 to 6 for larger loads. Rock-a-bye baby on the treetop, when the wind blows the cradle will rock. I don't know what. Oh, God. You can adjust drying time back by 25% of your normal setting and start. Air dry these after you use them. Over time, pilling naturally occurs on the surface of the wool balls. This actually aids in the softening process. So these are all natural, hypoallergenic, no dyes and chemicals, and they're reusable up to 1,000 times and cuts down on dryer use times. That was like the same messaging across all the different dryer ball companies. Some of the other like packaging, they say like if you want to use essential oils, you can just dab a little essential oil on top of these guys, and then it, like, your clothes will have a slight fragrance of whatever you put. I don't know if these shrink or not. We'll see how it goes. And I don't even know like how I'm supposed to count 1,000 times. Like, that's definitely, so if there's 365 days a year, I'm not gonna be washing every single day. So like it's like I don't have to buy any more dryer sheets. And I get a cut on bills. I kind of like that. I kind of like that a lot. Another one I got is this Dr. Bronner's 18-in-1 Pure Castile soap. Now, this is the brown packaging, but Dr. Bronner's got a bunch of different scents. I first saw this maybe like a year ago, but this company has been around forever. What really intrigued me about this packaging is that there are a lot of words. And every time I pick up a packaging, I'm like, okay, 18-in-1. What are the 18 uses? And I can never find all 18. They have a bunch. They have several here. You can use like wash hands, face and body. You can use it as shampoo, to hand wash dishes, for laundry, mop floor, wash your dog, remove residue from fruit and veggies, all-purpose cleaner, spray plants for bugs, shave face, underarm, and legs. And then it just says, you know, go over to this website for more. And then it's got a bunch of these like different symbols over here, which I'm going to dive deeper when I get into eco journey thing. And I think that this eco journey will expand. I can see it expanding in several different ways, because as we get to the topic of beauty and sustainability, then we'll also talk about, does it matter if beauty is organic or not? Why do we care? I'm really excited about the possibilities for that series, so stay tuned. This scent is hemp eucalyptus. Because Marshall's is one of those places where like it doesn't always have everything from a certain range, you get surprised every single time. Oh, another thing to know about Marshall's is like it's a discount store. This bottle is originally $13, and it probably is true from Target, but I bought it for $9.99. The last thing that I have here is a diffuser. Friend Becca lived in Georgia. She actually gifted me a set of essential oils. I went to go stay with her and Joey, who's her husband, after my accident, and I was super stressed and like super pissed off, and she goes, here. I love these. I use a diffuser and I'm gonna light it up for you. And she had an extra set of essential oils and she gifted them to me. I just needed to get a diffuser. I was looking for one that I could stick in my car, except there's like a pad that you get to use multiple times before you have to throw away, and they only give you like 3 with the product that you buy, and then you have to buy extras. And I was like, I don't even know where to buy this, and I'm definitely not gonna go online and wait. So I was like, all right, this sucks because I can't stick it in my car, but I will still use this anyways. I don't even know how to open it. I smell it. I'm gonna turn it off for now because I'm gonna go shower and then I'll be back. All naked. I mean, not all naked. Hello. One thing about solo travel is you're alone. You're alone. That's what solo means. And when you go through an entire day without talking to people except for like, hi, I would like to get an iced latte or something like that, it gets really lonely. That's one of the big challenges about solo travel. So this is my way of sharing my excitement, sharing my life with you guys. And if you guys are into it, you're into it. If you're not, then why are you here? Right now it's like 5:30, but I swear it looks like it's 3 p.m. like the afternoon barely started. And I think that's what's screwing with me, because today I wasn't even planning on staying out for so long. I wanted to come back and get stuff done. I just took off my makeup, which feels really good. Right now I am using this everything serum from the brand Non-Gender Specific. It's supposed to deal with wrinkles, fatigue, elasticity, hyperpigmentation, pore size, brightness, and cellular rejuvenation. What's really weird, different about this one, it's orange and it's kind of thick, if you see that. You guys might think this is weird, but I have a little bit of milk left. Now we gotta figure out how to properly recycle this. Here it says, no significant difference has been shown between milk derived from cows treated with artificial hormones and those not treated with artificial hormones. Processed at plant stamped above. What plant? What plant? I don't see the plant. I think it's very similar to, you know how when you're online, you're signing up for an account and they go, oh, you know, read these rules and then click this button, check this button to say that you've read the rules and you agree with terms and conditions. How many people actually read that? I definitely don't. It's the same thing with these labels though. Like, how many people actually go through and read what the ingredients are, where it's from, other additional information that they might put in here? Probably not that much. So it's very fascinating to, like, when you take it some time to be like, oh, I want to know what's on this packaging and read it, and yeah. But seriously, what plant? Is it this plant? Isn't that like the expiration date, best by date? Which is another thing that we can talk about. Well, it's not related to sustainability and all of that stuff, but it's related to food, which there is like a food sustainability. It's a whole thought bubble. Okay, I'm gonna put this to the side. Oh, I was at REI, and now they sell Dr. Bronner's. So the fact that REI is selling it, REI, if you don't know, it's like a sporting goods store, and it's not discount sporting goods, it's regular, pretty high end. I'll take the sticker off. So when I saw this, which is an $18 bottle, which they sell at Target, I'm like, oh my gosh, all right. This must be really good then, because otherwise REI would not sell it at their store. Today I bought this bag. I bought this bag because this baby has a huge hole in it. It has been retaped 3 times. I bought this as a replacement. I really love this one because it's blue, but it also has this skull design, which is one of my favorite things about the Latin American culture. And it has a zipper right here, which even better. I love stuff that zips. This is the only thing that I bought, like, fun item. Well, that's not true. We'll go into it. I'm pretty sure I talked about this bag in my Atlanta video. I haven't edited it yet, so if I don't talk about it, I'll talk about it in the future. I bought a camp mirror. On this one, you can, like, it stands, it can hang. Oh, I have to put this in the freezer, but I got an ice pack. Gummy bear. This is my other fun item for today. I haven't had gummy bear in a while, but I was looking at it and I was like, man, I haven't had gummy bear in a while. It's like one of those weird times where I'm like, I kind of want something sweet but not super sweet and also chewy. Gummy bears. This was the most important thing though. Fire starter, which I definitely need when I go to Big Bend. I've never used a fire starter before. My face is kind of dry. I'm gonna go in with my aloe gel. This is for my eyes, but my nose is like super red and like super sensitive because I've been sneezing so much. Put a little bit there too. Thin layer of this Wild Rose Beauty Balm from Neal's Yard in London, Covent Gardens. You can use it as a moisturizer, but it's also put on a thicker layer and let it be a sleeping mask. You can use it as a cleanser. You can use it as a highlighter, because if you look at a highlighter, if you look at my skin right over here, it just naturally hits the high point. Of course, I put it all over my skin so it looks like everything is shiny, but if you just focus on that part, it's like a natural highlighter. That's not like pow in your face. So if that's the kind of person you are, you just want something natural. In here, we have 5 of these wet fire starting tinder. This thing. Oh, fire starter. I also have directions, which I need very much. So this is called the flint. This is called the striker. You can generate sparks in rain or other adverse weather conditions. Hold metal striker against the flint rod and then so I'm not gonna try it now because there's wind and we're not starting a fire here. We'll see how it goes at Big Bend. All right, peace out, Girl Scouts.